Come on now, cheer up. I'll try and talk to him. He can't get rid of you just like that. It's madness.
If I have an important meeting with a specialist who can make this clinic a lot of money, it is my business where I entertain him. And it is certainly not the role of my confidential secretary to criticize.
Is this a meeting about Kirsty?
We're just talking, Jenny, okay? Deal.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll come back later. There was a time when I could quite happily enter the staff room without feeling like a leper just because I work for you. Frankly, Michael, I have had enough. I do have a mind of my own, so I'm not a doormat.
I didn't say you were, Jenny.
And I have some information that may be helpful in stopping all this madness.
Really?
Yes, if you're interested in hearing it.
Shortland Street Accident Emergency Centre. Can we help you?
Alison. Yep. I've got a spontaneous pneumothorax and exam 1. I need cordial obs, okay?
Oh, really? That's a bit much.
And I also want you to do the BP right now, okay?
I tried to tell you before. Excuse me, Jackie's already in there.
Well, fine. Can you just hang on a moment then?
Excuse me, Steve. Can't we do it like Carrie would do it? And I do
Excuse me, Alison, but I'm in charge here and I'll decide what system we use, okay?
Hey, Steve, there's an ear infection here. That form's got to be filled in.
Kirsty, can you please help them fill out this form?
I'll do it.
No, don't you put anything in it. Steve?
What?
There's a schoolboy here with iron filings in his eyes.
So?
Well, we might have to send him to hospital, and eyes are
Marge, there's no point in telling me that right now, is there? Wait till he gets here, okay?
You there? You better get him in straight away. And we'll see what we can do about
damn it. Kirsty, you got any twink?
What?
Yes, twink, white out.
No, thank you very much.
Are you trying to be unhelpful here? I've got a big
Can I
responsibility
have some assistance here, please? Thank you. Excuse me, charge nurse Mills. I need a hand.
Steve, right now.
Come back, Carrie, all is forgiven.
When you complained about the discount rates, I went out of my way to accommodate you, and now you're back here again.
But we didn't know that Kirsty was going to be sacked to save money.
Well, the economies have got to come from somewhere. I had to look at areas where I could afford to lose personnel.
It's not as though she's costing a fortune. She's only on a basic wage, hardly ever gets overtime.
That may be, but with the money we save on her salary, we can afford some leeway in the income from disadvantaged patients, which is what I thought you both wanted.
Look, we know from the figures that the clinic isn't losing money.
What figures?
And that you're allocating money from the budget to go towards capital and plant investment.
How do you know that?
A new laser machine, isn't it? One of those Taiwanese models that's about 15% cheaper than the rest of the market.
You seem privy to an awful lot of confidential information.
That's not the point.
Well, I think it is. It's damn disturbing. Who told you all this? Jenny?
Look, you know I have a lot of contacts around town.
I want to know, Chris.
Can we stay on track, please, Michael?
Listen, it is my job to keep this clinic competitive. And if I want to downsize the personnel in order to upgrade the equipment, then I will.
But have you looked at the long-term costs of running the laser equipment?
Of course I have. Once it's installed, the increased number of patients will easily offset the costs.
They didn't find that in Canada.
I beg your pardon?
There was a report in last month's journal. I'm surprised you missed it if you're interested in that kind of equipment.
The Canadians found that it wasn't accurate enough for certain surgical procedures and that it kept breaking down. And the cost in repairs and lost time was far more than they would have paid for one of the more reliable lasers.
I see. I wouldn't mind a read of this.
Certainly. Keep it.
But if you're seriously contemplating buying one, then I really recommend you wait a year or so until the budget can afford one of the more expensive models.
Oh, is that right? I'll look into it.
And in the meantime, of course, the clinic will be running less efficiently because of admin staff shortages, so we may not be able to afford it anyway.
Oops, sorry.
G'day there, flatmate. My new flatmate.
Yeah. Hey, Alison, wasn't your break over about 10 minutes ago?
Steve, I just got here. I had the kid with the splinter, remember? Look, just stop panicking. Everything's under control. Whew, talk about robo-nurse.
Look, I'm just trying to keep a track of things, okay? That's all.
Steve, you got something for me?
Oh, yeah. The key.
My big moment, eh?
Yeah, now take care and don't lose it, all right?
No chance. There. With this key, Ivy wed. Joke, Steve. Hey, will it be okay if I move my stuff in tomorrow?
Yeah, sure, no worries.
Yeah, I'll probably come around before work. I might need a hand lugging it in.
Yep. Just give us a yell, okay?
Okay.
Right.
Steve. I just wanted to say that you two are going to make a lovely couple.
Yeah.
Stuart! Hey, Stuart! What's the big hurry? Tried to catch you at the bus stop. What? Hey, are you on for... Such a dweeb. You on for Saturday?
I don't know. What's happening?
My mum's only going up for the whole day, that's all. And she's leaving the car.
So?
So we'll have the whole place to ourselves. And I've organised a rage.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think...
Oh, come on, it'll be cool.
Oh, I'm not very good at parties. I mean, anyway, I don't know anyone from your school.
Yeah, but this will be really low-key. Just you and me and two of the most beautiful babes in the school.
Yeah, what babes?
There's this one chick, Melissa, in 5th form. Knew she was hot for me, so I started chatting her up. She's coming over and she's bringing a friend. Far out, eh?
For you?
Oh, and for you.
Yeah, sure. The ugly friend. I don't need your help with chicks, okay? I can get my own.
Come on, Stu. Take a leap. You might like it.
Take it easy, son. That's it. That's it.
Yes, I'm reading about the job as receptionist.
Okay.
Yes, I am experienced. Shortland Street Accident and Emergency Centre.
Well, that looks very
Really,
sore. I
yeah.
think I better get a nurse to help you.
Well, they had to cut back, but I've got really good reference.
Right?
Yeah, the markers were up at everything.
18.
It'd be a funny not to see we were racing.
Could I come in for an interview anyway?
I'll get someone to see you.
I understand. Okay, bye.
You go.
Hey, nurse, we need a hand. Shortland Street Accident and
Straight through
Emergency
reception,
Centre.
see Marge, fill out a form, okay?
Yes, Dr. Anderson. The results are here. I'll send them. Dr. Anderson, do you know of any jobs going as receptionist?
Okay.
If you do. Thanks. Bye.
See you. Jaki around?
Yeah. She's in the staff room.
Oh, I know. I found my own way.
No, mate. It's only for staff. You can't. What?
The computer's down.
So?
We'll call a technician.
No.
Why not?
Because we're not supposed to spend any more money, Marge.
Oh, Steve.
Hey, nurse.
You never call me. I always call you.
I'm sorry. I've been up to here on it lately.
Oh, and what?
Work. What else? I haven't forgotten you, though, Jack. Really? Hey, we'll have dinner, eh?
Tonight?
Oh, no can do. I'm working tonight.
Oh.
Next week, eh? Look, my paper wants to do an interview with your friend, Carrie Burton. Exclusive, you know? After the trial's over, of course.
What makes you think there's going to be a trial? I think it's a stink idea. I mean, her name's been dragged through the mud enough.
Well, that's just it. We want to show the other side of Carrie Burton. Sensitive, sympathetic.
And you want me to con her into it?
No, just explain it.
She won't buy it.
No, but we will. That's the point. My editor will pay big bucks for this kind of stuff. So just tell her, okay?
Jenny, stop what you're doing and come in here. Close the door, please. I had a delegation from the staff.
Yes?
I was surprised to learn how much they knew about the new laser equipment we're buying for surgery. Surprised and disappointed. Apart from myself, you were the only other person that has that information. Now, I know that you were angry when I decided to sack Kirsty. And I think you are angry enough to divulge confidential information.
In a word, yes.
If I can't trust you, who can I trust? You have let an emotive issue cloud your good sense. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to give this some serious thought.
Good. You do that. And while you're about it, consider the loyalty and support you've had from me in the past. I protect you. I mother you. I defend your decisions. I'm here more than I'm at home. I know you better than I know my own son. I tell you something, Michael McKenna. You can do what you like because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being treated like a doormat. You can go to hell. Thanks.
Jenny, In all the years that you have been with me, I have never heard you so upset. You know that I appreciate all the work that you do for me. I'd hate to try and run this place without you.
But you do take me for granted. And you never tell me what's going on.
Well, I would have thought I told you too much.
Sorry about that. I know it was confidential. But the way the staff reacted when they heard Kirsty had been sacked, and Hone acting the way he did. It won't happen again.
Yes, but you know that I have to make difficult decisions sometimes and treat people in a way that I wouldn't ordinarily do. You've always understood that in the past. So what happened?
This time, it was different.
I thought we had more than just a working relationship.
I've always enjoyed working with you, Michael.
So have I. Ours is more of a friendship than a boss-secretary situation, and I'd like it to continue that way.
So would I.
You know, I do rely on you to set me straight sometimes, but just not behind my back, eh?
And Kirsty?
Thank you. Excuse me. Is everyone looking after these girls?
I suppose so.
Great. Okay. And what about the little boy with the iron filings in his eye?
He's been in and out. He's on his way to hospital.
Good.
So you can calm down. Everything's under control.
Yeah, look, that's easy for you to say. What about the ear infection?
Still here.
Well, can you please get back to it?
Oh, love, I'm so pleased.
Oh, what's happened?
Kirsty's got a job back.
Oh.
Excuse me?
He just told me.
Did he? Oh, good on you, Kirsty.
Excuse me?
He practically apologised, said he'd overreacted.
Do you mind? Thank you. Why are there no new patient forms? Why are people writing on the back of these old ones?
Steve, she's just got a job back.
Why can't we even get the forms right here?
I've got you guys to thank for that.
Not just us. We did have some inside information.
The forms!
The computer's down, I told you. Look, aren't you even going to say you're pleased?
Kirsty, I'm pleased. Now, has anyone seen to the patients? Dr. Warner?
Look, I don't think that's very gracious.
Look, it's okay for you guys to carry on like pork chops. That's fine, but I'm still in charge here, and things will not look after themselves. I haven't got time for this trivia.
He gets more like Robo-Nurse every minute.
So he's not finding it so easy, eh? I mean, everything's chugging along, but he's seeing disaster wherever he looks. And talk about bossy.
I'm so bored I'd give anything to be back at work.
How long is it going to be? Have you heard when they might hear the case?
When the police have had their pound of flesh.
Thanks. Luke came in today. Well, his editor wants to do a story on you.
No way, not after the last lot.
It didn't sound too bad, actually. Getting to know you kind of story.
Hoping like hell they'll winkle out some deep psychological trauma, you mean?
Look, they'd give you money for it. Quite a lot, I think.
I don't want their money.
Luke thought you might need some.
Well, I don't. And I'm certainly not about to tell all to some grotty Sunday tabloid. They think I'm guilty. That's why they want to interview me.
No, they don't.
And you do, too. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gone along with it.
No!
Deep down, you really think I did it. Well, you can tell your boyfriend and his editor no thanks. I don't want their story or their money. Goodbye, Jackie.
Dr. Fleming said they had some inside information. I don't know what, but I reckon Gina might have had something to do with it.
Oh, who cares, right? You got your job back. That's the main thing.
Hi, Helen. Hi, it's me. How's it going? Hey, what are you doing tonight? I'm celebrating. I didn't lose my job after all. Oh, you can bring him too.
Oh, man, what a day. I don't think I'm cut out for this, Gina.
Chris said you were really good. What did he call you? Napoleonic, that's it. Hey, it's going to be so good moving into the house.
Yeah.
It's not fair. Just when I feel like going out, everyone's busy.
Gina, sorry. I would if I could, but as it is, I'm going to be spending all night talking my mother putting her head in the oven. What? Listen, you guys can move flats as much as you want, but for me, it's a major trauma, right? Mum puts on this where did I go wrong act every time I talk about moving out. Best thing is the oven's electric, so the worst she can do is burn her hair.
What about you, Steve?
Yeah, why not? Why not? I could do with a few drinks to cheer me up after the day.
Yeah, you two can go out and party tonight, and then tomorrow night, me and Steve can have a nice, quiet evening at home together.
Let's make that several drinks.
What's all this?
I just felt like making a nice meal, that's all.
Roast, awesome. Hey, can Stuart stay?
Oh, no, hang on.
It's all right, there's heaps. We've been eating roast for weeks.
Yes, all right. Hello, George. Come on in.
You sure you're not busy?
No, I was expecting you.
You were?
Of course, it's league night.
Oh.
Make yourself comfortable. I just put on a roast. I thought we might as well make an evening of it.
Oh, corker.
Nick, why don't you get George a beer?
Cracker woman, your mother.
Oh, I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
What are you doing here?
Just dropped in to see my favourite girl.
Oh, well, I'll leave you two to your little chat. Bye.
Bye, Madge.
Well, you going to keep me in suspenders or what?
She's not interested.
You told her how we wanted to do it.
Yeah, exactly, but it's no go.
Damn. What if we up the ante?
Look, you could offer her all the money in the world. What is this?
Maybe I could find someone else to talk to. What do you think? I'd pay them, of course.
To talk about Carrie behind her back? That's a bit off.
Standard, mate. How do you think we get half our stories? If the talent won't talk, we find someone who will.
So if I hadn't talked to you when I had my scare, you would have found someone else?
Of course not.
Bribed them even.
This is totally different. I hardly even know the woman.
So it doesn't matter if you ruin her life, just as long as you get your precious story.
What's the name of the game?
Well, the game sucks, Luke. I think you should go.
Shall I ring you about dinner?
I don't think so.
Any more of that custard, Jenny?
Sure.
Yeah. Like a good custard.
Yeah, I suppose it's easier to eat when you forget your teeth.
A bit more of that pie wouldn't go amiss.
Coming up.
What's your secret, George? She doesn't run around after me like that.
Oh, I put it down to physical beauty myself. That and my innate qualities of dignity, poise and charm.
Win a lot of women, do you, George?
Don't you be cheeky.
Well, I've got a warm bed in every port.
What are you doing up at the old home, then?
Trying to sneak my girlfriend in past the matron, that's what.
We've got a spare bed here, you may as well use that.
But no visitors after midnight, all right, George?
Right. Oi, volume. We're on.
I reckon I might go home, okay? Thank you very much, Mrs. Harrison.
That's okay.
Yeah, hang on, I might come with you.
Nick?
You reckon you'll be okay alone with him, Mum?
I think I can handle it.
You still here? Thought you finished ages ago.
I did.
What a circus. Steve flapping around, making everything worse. Thought you'd have pushed off at the first opportunity.
It's a lot quieter here than at my house, believe me.
Oh, yeah. Still, you're moving out, aren't you? Didn't somebody say you're moving in with your boyfriend?
Probably.
Just the two of you, eh? That'll be great.
No, it won't.
It won't?
No, I've changed my mind. That mouse can take a flying leap off the harbour bridge as far as I'm concerned, excuse me.
There we go.
This is...
Might wake Sam.
It's no problem. He's on duty.
We still might wake him.
Hungry?
Stop. I can eat possum.
Okay, now what we got here? We got eggs, we got bacon, we got half a dinner, and we got something else.
What is it?
I don't know. Sam's decided to get all ethnic on me and said he was going to make something interesting with taro root, and that's it.
Plaster the walls. Hey, this is great. I want something to drink.
I thought you'd never ask. Here we go. Dessert wine. A noble rot.
What?
It's a noble rot. It's made from diseased grape.
Oh, terrific.
Okay, now you gotta be real careful here because this is legless territory.
You're the boss.
The police had me down at the station again today. Any more of it and I'll be on first name terms.
Yeah, what do they want now?
If it was happening to someone else, it'd be laughable. I don't think they've got a clue in the world about what they're doing.
I think it's called covering all the angles.
Well, logic would be a good place to start, wouldn't you think? But no, today they wanted to know if anyone looking after Eddie was wearing gloves.
Gloves? But the evidence they've got against you is your fingerprints on the syringe. What have gloves got to do with it?
I don't know what they're playing at, Michael. There's something very strange going on, that's for sure.
Well, good night, George. Sorry the boys didn't stick around. They could have given you a lift home.
Oh, it's a nice night for a walk. You're a good girl, Jenny Harrison.
Thank you. You're welcome any time.
Well, in that case, what about tomorrow?
I'm sorry, I won't be here tomorrow.
I just thought it'd do me good to get out of that home for a while.
I don't suppose it would matter if I gave you Honey's key. He was our boarder, but he's left.
Oh, thanks, Jenny. Thanks a lot.
There you go. Let yourself in whenever you're ready.
Thanks. Night.
Night.
Oh, yuck. Oh. Hey, Steve. If you got a t-shirt, I can borrow something. Oh.
There's a bedroom.
Ow!
Oh.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Steve, I'm here. It's me, Gina. Phew. Steve, Sam. Sam? Steve? Are you in there? It's me, Gina. I'm here.
Gina? Gina?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Gina. I don't feel very well.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another place, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see Shortland Street.
This program is made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.